frame, that miss from Judd Trump, possibly the worst of his week.
Yeah, and the fact it's following on from a bad miss from Kyron just add to a sense of frustration. Sometimes the last frame of the first session can be a drop in standard. You're not careful, you nearly feel like you're just playing it to get it out of the way and let's get this done so we can come back this evening. But this frame, every bit as important as every other frame, counts the same.
Kyron just steadying himself here, taking a moment. Wouldn't just be the fact that if he can win this frame, he's got a lead going into tonight. It'll be the fact that Judd Trump has to spend the next few hours thinking about that miss. Thinking about what may have been. Of course, as Fergal's already alluded to, the fact that this match is going to be 5-4 either way, it's not the end of the world for either player. Still both very much in it, but in a big final like this, you're looking for any crumb of weakness from your opponent, and Kyron Wilson has just seen that from Judd Trump. Can he capitalise?
Still a good bit more work for Kyron to do. Again, the more points he can get, the bigger the lead. And if you think there's a red left side cushion and the red beside the yellow, pink and black. You can put a few more reds and colours, ideally blue. A 40-point lead. The situation at the table has been absolutely massive.
17.
You can see the disappointment there. Had to totally commit to potting the red. Couldn't get preoccupied with where the white was going, but would have felt sure he'd have some sort of a shot on one of those colours. 24 head, referee's called touching ball. So he can play off the blue and more or less put the white where he likes. You just have to think to find out where he'd like it.
Become a very scrappy, awkward table. Very often you see three of the colours attached to a red near the side cushions. Kyron having to play the patient game now.
18.
So Kyron just looking to push this red beyond the yellow. Try and get touching ball to the yellow. Put more emphasis on pushing the red safe.
Judd took that opportunity, not just to try and bring a red into play, but also brought the pink into play. But again, Kyron seems to be eyeing up this red. Again, 24 ahead. Doesn't have to go for it. If he pots it, could well be a frame winner, but if he misses, you fully expect to leave Judd a chance.
Potted one very similar to this earlier on in the match from the balk end. Can he find another?
I think it's the wrong shot. 24 ahead. It's a difficult pot at the best of time. And he's been fortunate, really. Didn't leave Judd maybe something a little bit better. He might have felt it was obviously worth the risk, that considering the state of the table. Judd's not going to win it in one visit, so at worst case scenario would have rather two left their level, but the situation, the balls were very much to his advantage with a 24-point lead.
Yeah, but more crucially, what it has done is he's lost control, Kyron Wilson. Regardless of how many Judd Trump makes from this visit, he will have control of the table. Would have liked a better outcome from that shot, though. Took the chance to play into the reds. It's not landed perfect.
Seven.
Yeah, that's okay. Had a big area to play into there, Judd Trump. Again, just try and work off these couple of reds. Try and just chip away at the scoreboard. It's scary to think, just whoever wins today, how much confidence
Comparison 7.
What it was. That left-hand side, just checking it back over to the blue. Yeah, hit it so well, the blue was straight. Had a lovely angle on the pink, and he's played that beautifully.
7.
I just saw Judd Trump try and force a red in that was closer to the pocket. Kyron Wilson will be mindful of this one. Needs a little bit of care and attention. He's got to pot this red and get his cue ball out for a colour. Brown is the obvious choice. And the same result.
Comparison 7.
Yeah, we couldn't see, but I'd say there was some reaction from Kyron. Even Judd smiling, which is rare to see in the heat of battle. Okay. Both players obviously keen to win this frame. Keen to get it over as well. Just dragging on a piece. But every bit as important as the first frame or the last frame.
1.
And whoever wins it, it puts them halfway there to lifting this title.
It's the challenge in a long final over a couple of sessions, treating every frame the same. Not making one more important than the other, but also keeping your intensity for every frame. You can't be dismissive of this frame.
But this is probably their mindset coming into this, you know, 9 frames, try and win the match. This little mini match, you know, whoever wins this frame effectively has won this little best of 9. Again, just another psychological advantage taken into the evening session. Of course, it may not make a difference. We're yet to find out. But a lead in any final is one that's most welcomed. Get into this white enough and control it for the red. A few moments ago, Judd took the decision to promote that safe green. Now clearly the problem is going to be yellow to green.
4.
Well, the crowd providing a little ripple of applause there, but that wasn't the cannon that Judd intended.
5.
Trying to come across the face of the black there, promote the yellow. Just looked like he didn't quite have the angle to try and force that cue ball over. That's played with a lot of pace to send it across the face of the black. Now trying to get the cue ball somewhere in behind the green. He's controlled the black very well as well.
Judd
Good
5.
shot from Judd Trump. Limits what Kyron can do with this shot.
Yeah, where the black has gone with the yellow, you can only see a little bit. The right hand side as we see, but if he hits that, that's going to be stopped by the black.
And if he catches it wrong as well, he could push the yellow over the left corner pocket.
It's the kind of instance where it's better that he's not, for Judd, that he's not snookered, more likely to maybe get a chance.
Doesn't want this cue ball to drift. He may be in very big trouble the next time he comes to the table, Kyron Wilson.
Yeah, he seemed to spin away as he got to his chair, which is not a good sign. Got glued here. Well, that's a bad mistake. Can't believe his luck there. Unless maybe just thought about having it absolutely glued, looking for the absolute perfect, but his bad shot should have been resulted in a snooker. And looks like he's rightly punished by Kyron.
Yeah, it really was a poor shot from Judd Trump. I'm not going to say it was careless, but it was very poorly executed. Of course, he cares about every shot he plays out there. It's a major final, he wants to win, but just didn't play that one well at all, and now, rightly so, finds himself in trouble. Kyron Wilson playing the snooker. Judd has to hit this yellow. He has to get it safe.
Four, I miss. Cameron 4. Free ball.
There you see the frame time just ticking over 30 minutes. Longest frame of the match so far. But no less important. The line is clearly important here. The pace as well. Depending on the contact Judd gets to this yellow, may set up another trap for Kyron to lay. There you see, yes, he's hit the yellow, but he's going to be in a lot of trouble again. Kyron Wilson, I doubt, will make the mistake Judd did. He'll be glued behind this black.
Settled for that. Got the first part of it right. Made contact with the yellow. Also green out of play as well. Cameraman can move over touch. Yeah, I think he's enough to pot it. But from what we've seen, it looked like he'd enough to pot it, but the way Judd played it would tell you that he didn't. That's why he tried to swerve around, catch a little bit more of it. Again, could be in for a good bit more safety play here, because a little mini game on the yellow. Maybe another mini game on the green.
Yeah, very good shot, Kyron Wilson. Another demonstration of his control. Not just the cue ball, but the yellow as well. The pace was perfect. Good hit from Judd. Got distance between cue ball and object ball. Oh, usually the double kiss is most unwelcome, but that's not too bad. Could have finished anywhere, that.
Judd left this yellow on for a pot.
Just looking at his options here, Kyron, very difficult to get on this green. He can pop the yellow, potentially send the cue ball round the table back into baulk to then lay the snooker on the green, or isn't forced to take this yellow on. That's why he chose against it.
Yeah, probably could have played it a little bit better.
He just tried to play a little holding shot, send the cue ball into the green, just try and promote that a fraction. Misjudged it slightly. Had he got the snooker, the green may have been in play. This time does nestle into the green. And now it puts a lot of emphasis on getting this yellow safe every time now. Don't think Kyron can see enough of this to pot.
like to be able to play this white up and down, yellow across. He felt that was risky, but he's played a nice shot there. Yeah, you can see there, he can pot it. It's a difficult one. But it's to his advantage if you just cue it in, put the white ball up around about the jaws of the green pocket. Even though he's not nice on the green, he'll be nice enough to lay a snooker. Just lots of tension, just potting it.
So cushion first for Keiren, again looking to separate cue ball and object ball. He's played the thin snip and he's played it nicely. And a little half ball flick on the blue to the right was very handy. You can just sense the crowd are very engrossed in this little exchange. Two players renowned for scoring and getting into a good rhythm. This frame by far the longest of the match. The last frame before the break. So the attempt from Keiren went astray, never got near the pot. Judd can pot this yellow past the green. Can he leave himself a nice angle on the green to try and disturb the brown?
2.
It looks a natural. He can just stun this off the cushion, touch of left-hand side. If he can control this cannon, this could be the best shot he's played all day. It's close. Does it cut? Does it clip into the middle pocket, or has he just pushed it too far? Oh, brilliant shot, brilliant shot. Having to play with right-hand side as well.
9.
Never easy then. Horrible shot, but he's played it nicely. But that one, not so much. Another very thin cutback, but this time
9.
he doesn't get it. So big let off for Kyron Wilson.
Five.
Yeah, it was a difficult shot for Judd there. Didn't help the fact he knew if he missed it, he was sticking the game up.
So this pink for a one-frame lead going into tonight. And it's there. A big sigh of relief from Kyron Wilson as he shakes the hand of the world number one. Kyron Wilson has taken a one-frame advantage going into this evening's session. Remember, first to 10 frames for the title here in Xi'an. £177,000 on the line, but there you can see Kyron Wilson, the world champion, with a 5-frame-to-4 lead over Judd Trump. What a session of snooker. It was stopped. What a session of snooker. It was stopped. A couple of centuries involved. A number of other big breaks to boot as well, but it's Kyron Wilson who has the advantage going into this evening's session, which will start in just under 2 hours' time, 12:30 British Summer Time, where we will crown the first ever champion of this event. Thank you for your company. We'll see you very shortly.
右门